It is Fact Sheet Friday, everybody. This is the second week for the Alpine Farming Expansion Fact Sheets. Giants really surprised us last week, I think, with the release of the first week of Fact Sheets. We got 2 Fact Sheets last week. We got 4 Fact Sheets this week, and some of these are pretty interesting. I'm really excited to talk about these with you today. Now, we've got just 7 more weeks to go before the release of the Alpine Expansion Premium Edition of Farm Sim 19 on November 12th. So first up, we've got a small tractor in the Aebi TT281. Now, before we look at the fact sheet, let's take a little bit of a look at the map preview and the TT81 in action. Now, as I said, that was going to be a quick preview, and it was indeed. That was from the Giants reveal trailer that they put out a couple weeks ago. So here we have the fact sheet. This is going to be a small tractor, $92,000 to buy, 109 horsepower, 24 miles per hour. We've got Trelleborg or Midas tires, 90-liter fuel capacity, but take a look down there at the tire configurations. We've got a new tire configuration in lawn tires. It's going to be rather interesting. You can also get this in wide tires and twin wheels, which will rather be really interesting with the size of these tractor tires and the height of this. This machine is perfect for working on the slopes of the Alpines, that is for sure. Now, an excellent mower to add to the TT281 Plus is going to be the F240 front mower. This is $12,000 to buy, 12 mile per hour working speed, just 40 horsepower requirement, and 2.4 meter working width or 8 feet working width there. So perfect for this little tractor. Since the tractor only has 109 horsepower, this is going to be a great mower to add to the front. Now, as far as the back goes, sadly the tractor doesn't seem to have enough horsepower to match a pair of butterfly mowers on the back, but what it does have the capability of doing is, while we don't have this particular fact sheet in this week's roundup, it'd be really nice if we did, we have the favorite 254 belt rake. Now, like I said, it's not in this week's fact sheet roundup, but maybe we'll see it in a coming fact sheet roundup. That rake particularly takes, I believe, 20 horsepower and also has a 2.4 meter working width. Now, the rake we do have in this week's Fact Sheet Friday is the Air 300 F Alp model from Sepp. It is $15,000 to buy, 100 horsepower requirement, 12 mile per hour working speed, and 3.5 meter working width, 11.5 feet working width. Now, we see it pictured here with the TT281 Plus, but it is a front implement, so it needs to be attached to the front. So therefore, it will not make a very good rear windrower. Now, what you could do with this is hook it up to the front, obviously, and then work down the field, and then flip it around, turn around, and then windrow the other side in, and basically double windrow it in. So basically, then you have 7 meters worth of grass windrowed together. Now, something else that we're seeing here is the new grass texture in a little bit more detail. We can see the cut grass texture and the windrowed grass texture. The next fact sheet we've got is the Pottinger EuroBoss 330 DT. This is a forage wagon, $45,000 to buy, 90 horsepower. Now, while it's not pictured with the TT281, you could use that small vehicle with this particular forage wagon, 12 mile per hour working speed, and 20,500 liter storage capacity. And that pretty much does it for the fact sheets released this week. Now let's take a quick look at the fact sheets released last week. We have the Lintrak 130 small tractor. This is 136 horsepower, 120 liters of fuel, 20 liters of DEF, 31 mile per hour top speed, $105,500 to buy. And we've got Trelleborg, Nokian, and Michelin tires. This would be a really good companion for lots of the small equipment that we're going to see here in the Alpine Expansion. And then finally, probably one of the pieces of equipment I'm least looking forward to basically being in the Alpine Farming Expansion DLC is the Pottinger Impress 125F Pro. The reason I say that is I really feel we have enough round balers. This is a round baler, 120 horsepower, 4,000 liter capacity, 12 mile per hour working speed, and $66,000. Really not a lot to impress you with those stats, given the fact that we've got an abundance of other round balers. Now, we will have to see when this comes out if it's got some really cool animations. Some of the round balers that have come out in previous DLCs have been very well animated, hose hookups and everything. So really it's just going to be a time to tell on this particular piece of machinery. And that is going to do us for this week's Fact Sheet Friday video. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this kind of material in the channel. I wanted to give the fact sheets a little bit of coverage while we are taking a look at a little bit of the, again, the reveal trailer from the Giants video that came out a couple weeks ago. Until next time, happy farming.